Salutations. My name is Daniel Torres, aka EVOL-ON.Y.X. I'm here to address a situation that's very serious pertaining to my life and freedom and well-being. I currently have a pending case. I was set up by Willimantic, Connecticut police officers, but yet I had no proof of these accusations. Now, a friend that I went to school with, he asked me to get him some weed. And yes, my mistake, I went and got him the weed, which was wrong. I didn't admit it. I have a lot of physical illnesses why my body's in pain, and also paperwork to back it up. So I got it for him with the intention of taking a little for myself. Now, this guy, he had a camera on him, and this is not dope, this is not cocaine, this is weed, something that's still $300. You can get your medical marijuana card. It's not a serious situation, but what is serious is the story behind it. Now, for months now, I had no evidence to prove my case. I have an attorney. I had fired him in the Danielson Superior Court. I have a new attorney, Bruce McIntyre from New London, and also a court-appointed advocate. Now, I had recently ran into the confidential informant who did this, and I asked him, out of desperation, out of high-strung emotion and adrenaline, going through my own series of mental illnesses that I have, and also paperwork to back it up. I asked him, I said, Tommy, why did you do this? What did you gain out of it? You know? And he made this confession involuntarily. I didn't threaten him. He was already on crutches, meaning somebody must have got to him first. This man had willingly participated in setting up over 20 people in Willimantic, Connecticut. Me, I have no prior drug cases. And in any other case, if this was just weed, it would have been a $150 fine for less than 2 ounces. This is basically 2 or 3 blunts worth of weed. Exactly an eighth, the amount of $40. Which really wasn't that much in there because I took for myself, as I said. Now, this confidential informant that I went to school with, Tom Brum, he put the officers' names out there who was in charge of the case. So, as it was stated on the newspaper, these officers had got fired. He said in this video confession, which I also have up on YouTube, that he was paid and set to do this to get rid of me due to personal vendetta and retaliation. And this is from the person that they hired to do this. So I'm putting everything out there because I fear for my life. If it was one person, if it was a regular person, you could just throw hands, fight, keep it moving, whatever. This is a whole squad of people abusing their authority. Ever since then, I have been harassed. My friends have been harassed. Had my apartment torn apart. And my mother threatened and my family threatened. And they also fear for their life. Because all this stems from an old case where I was basically framed and I had to do time for it, which I had no pending cases before. And since I had to do the time and they had to do the time too, they retaliated. They plotted and set this up against me. Yes, I did get them the weed. I needed weed for myself. I haven't had money. As I told them on the statements, everything. I printed out the transcripts, the documents, everything from Facebook. Yes, I did get him the weed, but I told him also in the paperwork, I don't have a phone. I don't have a car. Nothing like that. So I had to walk across town to get it for him. I have proof and evidence of things that I'm saying. I also just put out a video a few days ago of this confidential informant and his statement and the things that he said and he put out there about Willimantic police officers conspiring to go against people. So again, as stated in a newspaper, Michael Murphy, 42, was arrested and charged with falsified document used in the investigation of a 2004 home invasion, saying that I, Daniel Torres, did this when I didn't. I provided all the statements. I had talked to newspapers, NAACP. The reason why I'm doing this video blog or vlog is to have my own statement out there and fear for my life, because not only was my apartment torn apart, but my apartment was being watched and harassed, and it's the same exact officers, as I was told, that had set me up in the first place that are looking for me. They harassed my friends just recently and their family and threatened to take their children away if they didn't give up my location, which they don't know the location. I had someone record a video of this confession, and that's about it. They didn't know anything else at all. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't know how to deal with the situation, and I did what I did. Again, this is all because of retaliation, because these officers got fired. I don't have any prior drug cases. I had a couple fights. Is about it. I'm not a bad person. I travel and do music. I was doing a radio show in Providence at the time when this happened, so I wasn't even in the state. I just came in the state to visit friends and family. It's funny how the same detective who set me up is now looking for me. And what I'm seriously like trying to figure out, if it was just about weed, why didn't you throw me in rehab? Why are you trying to give me 7 years probation? First, the offer was 1 year, then 3 years, now 7 years probation. It seems to me that they're just trying to cover their tracks for something that they did. You know, so I didn't know how to go about it. Complain to the judge, who blatantly told me to be quiet every time I went there, even when I had evidential proof, black and white paperwork, the whole discovery package, and now a video confession from the confidential informant, who I just happened to be walking down Main Street and he was sitting there with crutches. His family reached out to me, his sister, and said that supposedly I went into the courtroom and kidnapped him and beat him and left him in Waterford, Connecticut. There's a lot of things wrong with this statement. Number one, Danielson Superior Court has cameras. They would have seen if I came in there. Number two, I don't even have a car or own a vehicle. Number three, this person who they hired was a dope fiend. You're going to use a credible statement from a dope fiend that he got everything that he acquired from the police. And now the police are just mad because this man has blown their spot and pulled their card, whistleblower. So if I happen to die or anything, I didn't commit suicide. The police killed me. The police handled me. And that's the God honest truth. I don't need to lie. Go on my YouTube. The confession is on there. This is Daniel Torres, aka EVOL-ON.Y.X. I'm out.